Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. It's Tuesday night basketball. It'll be the Phoenix Suns facing off against the Chicago Bulls. And now let's toss it over to Kevin Harlan with the rest of the 2K crew. I'll catch you at the break.
Fast life, flashlight, spotlight, rock life every night. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn
high-capacity crowd here at the United Center. It's Phoenix taking on the defending NBA champions, the Chicago Bulls. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from McDaniel?
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putback. And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
Take a look at the Bulls. Looking at the first half of the season, it's been one they've been very proud of. They have a lot of confidence so far.
Well, what a terrific run they're on, just making the game look easy right now. And who knows, guys, maybe this is just the tip of the iceberg. They are definitely striking some fear into the rest of the league, Steve. I mean, other teams are probably already looking ahead on their schedules, hoping they're not going to have to deal with him anytime soon.
Pass to Bates. 6 to shoot. Stripped it away. Now the pass to Gardner. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Mason. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's his first. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Well, this is something they'd like to improve, guys. About 72% on their free throw percentage for the season.
And he's good on the second. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against Milwaukee.
And they played outstanding team defense in that win, Clark. Nobody got stuck on an island. Everybody was helping. Great rotations. It really looked like they were together in that game.
Yeah, and even when they were rotating different players in and out, Steve, I thought their communication was 5-star and the teamwork was very strong.
And that one's good.
Well, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Doubled by Gardner. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. We talked about how they can best press their advantages in this game, and he told me that he expects their shot blocking to play an important role. He said, listen, obviously we want to keep them on the perimeter as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can also bottle them up inside. And Kevin, he's hoping that'll help them secure their second win in this season series.
Thank you very much, Doris. The defensive strategy guys being heavily influenced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, they really struggled shooting the ball in that game, but still came away with the win. They obviously had to pick up the slack in a lot of areas, and they did it.
Yeah, and Steve, I think that says an awful lot about them as a team when they're able to win despite shooting that poorly.
And Phoenix has possession after the miss from Wheeler. Doubled by Gardner. 6 on the shot clock. Graves passes to Harrison. The Suns need to get a shot off. Looking to end the run. Can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with the win.
Well, and they got the better of them that game, I thought, by forcing turnovers. Their defense was terrific, and they were able to get out in transition and get some easy hoops.
And Phoenix making a change here. The Bulls shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls for Mason. Getting in the passing lanes, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers. I mean, you got to do it.
That's a must if you're going to be a good defensive team. Good perimeter defense can cause a lot of headaches and problems for the offense. That's why those defenders are in such high demand.
And here's Phoenix searching for their first points of the game. Pass break. Here comes Chicago. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Bulls?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
So it's Phoenix now. The Bulls getting the bucket. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
The shot's good from Little.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. There's the pick. Bates, defended by Wheeler. Doubled by Wheeler. Low, the pass to Harrison. Looking to end the drought. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. And they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The Bulls leading by 14. Gardner passes to Wheeler. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Passes it to Graves. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, some nice ball movement here by the Suns. No good from Low. Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. The shot's good from Gardner.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Graves passes to Low. He passes to Graves. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from McDaniel.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
Suns trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Graves passes to Bates. Doubled by Gardner. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Taking a look at Philadelphia. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Bulls, 2 games back.
Seeing where the Bulls are, they've really caught nobody by surprise this year. I mean, they've got a tremendous track record and the talent to stay on top for a while.
Yeah, and, you know, some people wondered if there'd be a drop-off this season just because of those high expectations. But there really hasn't been a drop-off at all.
And the Suns making a change here. Phoenix calls timeout.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Knocks it loose. And they're on the break. Here's Garrett.
Oh, ridiculous move. Tore it down that time.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Suns trail by 18. Graves, Pierce covering. Here's McDaniel. It's rebounded by Reynolds. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
But with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
They get the rebound. Little. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Graves passes to Lowe. And there's the feed to T. Leaps for it and just miss after miss right now.
9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
From past the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Deadly shooting from behind the arc.
Yeah, the D better start getting out there on them, Steve, and soon.
So it's Phoenix now. Here's Graves. Misses the layup.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall. Now we've got a moment to see how the Bulls are doing rank-wise in the NBA. First in assists, first in field goal percentage. They're the number 2 scoring team in the league. This is a well-balanced, well-oiled offensive machine.
Yeah, the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. This is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout and just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
Coaches are always tweaking and tinkering. With things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. And it's the Suns with the ball. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Rodriguez outside. Rebound by the Suns.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Kevin, they're down early, but they're doing the right things by taking that ball inside.
Rodriguez goes in. Mason for 3. Can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
So he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Here's now averaging 7 points a game. Finished with the board.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Rodriguez. And Noel throws it down.
The bounce pass was the key to the play.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What an offensive performance it's been.
Rodriguez outside. Trains the three-pointer.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Mark. They poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets, so pretty open looks behind the arc.
Pass to low. Noel. Again, Phoenix. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rodriguez passes to Reynolds. It's rebounded by Lowe. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak. I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And for the season, guys, they're about 73% from the line, so kind of a mediocre shooting club.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Here's Mason. Buries it down low. Mason's got 6. Tipped away. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. It could go. The shot no good. We're at the end of the first quarter. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
On the court for the Suns, and it's Park, and it's the 2 spot. For Chicago, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. No good on the second free throw. The Suns shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Doubled by Wheeler. Park passes to Hammond. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Wheeler. Chicago's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here. And it's off from three-point range. Now Aldridge. He kicks to Teague. And there's the pass to Park. Back to Teague. Passes it to Park. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Rodriguez against Teague. Rodriguez goes in. No good from Wheeler.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often. That's foul number 2 on him. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
And the Suns making a change here. Now here's Teague, averaging 10 points per contest. Bates passes to Hammond. Pocket 6. It's all in by the Bulls.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Gardner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 8 points for him. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the Suns call time.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. It happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
And Phoenix making a change.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the Suns and how they rank in the NBA right now. First in blocks, second in rebound, and they're number 2 in steals. A very aggressive team in going after the ball.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
Rejected by Henry. Gordon, Teague covering. The dish to Henry. Gabanovich off target from outside. Here's Bates. It's hauled in by the Bulls. McGinnis defended by Hammond. Right through the knee for the layup.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something, a double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Teague for 3, and the shot is good. Teague's got 5 now.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And Steve, you know, he's also got a full arsenal of moves in the post. I mean, you can't believe how many tricks this guy has up his sleeves. He's full of them.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
To the middle, got a piece of it, and stolen by Aldridge. He passes to Bates. Can't connect from short range. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Bulls have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. And the Suns making a change here. And that one misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. He dishes it to T. Pass to Bates. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Hammond. Hits the outside fadeaway. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments to get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
So smooth, the type of thing that you could call through. Or you could create good, but not squiddy on the point of a name with a chain, but that's all you could ride. All time, my drop is top, no pop, brain pop, Lord knows I ain't seen with my all time great look with.
And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. 4th, the Suns.
Kevin, that's been a nice run lately. They're making a strong effort on the board, and it's working. Paying dividends for him.
He feeds it to Henry. Lobanovich. Here's Gardner. A three-pointer, no good.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Feeds to Teague. Right side Teague. Bates passes to Hammond. 14 feet away. A second chance effort. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Clippers earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Phoenix, 2 spots down.
I think for the Suns, they played terrific basketball this year. They haven't missed a beat after the success they had last season. So it's hard to find a team that matches up with them comfortably.
Well, you're right, Clark. I mean, they would probably have the upper hand against almost any team in this league. I mean, they're a very difficult matchup. They've got plenty of talent, and they're so well coached. And what I like is they play hard every single night.
And free throw. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Gardner, Teague covering. Here's Lobanovich. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. The shot's good from Bates. Chicago's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Dishes it to Henry. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Now here's Teague. He has 5. And the pass to Hammond. That's good. And so Teague with the assist.
Yes,
Teague's got 4 assists now tonight. Gardner. Teague covering. Gardner passes to Henry. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Suns have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. The offensive rebound. Passes to Bates. Doubled by Henry. Shot clock at 5. They get a hand on it. Cardona. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Kicks it to Henry. From the arc. And that one's good. Henry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Bates passes to Teague. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Let's see how the Suns have performed over the last few weeks. 2nd in scoring, 3rd in steal. And they also show up as a top 5 rebounding team.
And I think what's most impressive when you talk about those points per game is the fact that they're spreading it around. This is a very unselfish team. They work to get good shots every time down the floor, and they become a very efficient offensive team.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Pass to Bates. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. 1:35 left in the first half of the game. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And the Suns here with a different look.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Bulls making a switch here. Doubled by Reynolds. The pass to McDaniel. 6 to shoot. Fires from 18, and they will call over the back on the play.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over anxious that time.
Noel's checked in for Phoenix. Pierce gets the screen from Reynolds. Pierce kicks to Henry. No good on the triple. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's what Phoenix has lined up on their schedule. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. Closing in on the end of this long road trip, as that will be game 6 of 7 straight away. And the Suns making a change here. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And it's blocked by Rodriguez. Here's the pass to Little. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Hey, the defense was right there just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
The Bulls shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And it's the Suns with the ball. Graves, Pierce covering. Ball's not loose. Doubled by Mason. Pass to McDaniel. And that one's good. He's got 6.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Mason kicks to Rodriguez. And the Bulls with another miss.
Defensive foul.
The Suns have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That free throw good from Graves. And Phoenix making a change here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Time call here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Flies a 3 off the inbound. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Bulls just dominating this one. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the third quarter, but right now.
Now, presented by Sprint. We're happy to be with you this Tuesday night. Keep it here on 2K Sports as we break down the first half. Detroit right now trailing Milwaukee out in Milwaukee. Second quarter play, and they've fallen way behind in that one. And another one also in progress. The Pacers are in the lead out in Indiana against Memphis. Up big in that one, still in the second quarter. And a look here at the other NBA action. Out in Toronto, the Raptors are ahead against the Nets. Second half of basketball just getting started for them. And back to the United Center we go. The third quarter just about to start.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. They've got Mason. And it's Gardner in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. We pass it to Wheeler. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Little. No good on the 3. Suns shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Bates. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, he's right there at about 71% from the line this season. Probably somewhere below where he'd like to be.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Both free throws good from Bates. The Bulls leading by 22. Little defended by Bates. Nailed from three-point land. He's got none.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the three-point shot here.
Lazy perimeter defense, Clark. You got to take the shooter's airspace away from him.
Graves passes to Bates. Doubled by Wheeler. Inside, here's McDaniel. And it's Chicago with the rebound. From 7, rejected by Wheeler.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing. You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attached the rim on the dead run.
Pass to Harrison. Doubled by Little. The pass to McDaniel. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. No good from Gardner. And turnovers, Mark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark? Yeah.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of making a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Passes it to Little. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. The shot's good from Reynolds.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The Suns, number 1.
Well, if you're a fan of defense, you have to love this team because they get after it at that end of the floor, particularly around the basket with their shot blocking.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Bates passes to Hammond. No good from Bates.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
No good from Little.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Doubled by Reynolds. Pass to Harrison. Some solid defense from Reynolds.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
Offensive rebound. He passes to Gardner. Ivanovic jacks up a 3. No good from Gardner. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The pass to Hammond. Looking to get back on track here.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some strength there, guys.
Bulls have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. There's the pick. Pass to Reynolds. That's blocked. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Graves passes to him. And he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam.
Beautiful.
To the inside, picked off in midair. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's blocked. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Pass to Reynolds. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shoots the 3, gets it to go. 10 points for him. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue defensively and getting some steals.
Well, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Another steal. Here's Gardner. It's a big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Bates passes to Graves. Doubled by Reynolds. There's the pass to Graves. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Bulls have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Passes it to Little. This one for three. It's rebounded by Graves. Well, Phoenix shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And the Suns here with a different look. Teague, the pass to Park. The feed to Noel. Outside Teague. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mann passes to Teague. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Kevin, and looking back over the last month, let's check out how Phoenix stacked up. Second in steals, third in scoring, and they're ranked third in team block, getting after it defensively in the paint.
No, they just play hard, Clark. They play hard every single night, and that's really shown in those steals totals that you talked about. They really attack the offense. They try to make every possession a difficult one. And when they're on their game, they're forcing turnovers, creating havoc, and then getting out in transition.
Pass to Mann. Count that one. The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Rodriguez left side, defended by Park. Rodriguez goes in. The kick out to Pierce. Pass to Mason. Back to Pierce. Rodriguez hits it from three-point range. Rodriguez has got 6.
The more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at them, they've not been able to take that shot away.
It's stolen by T. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And here they go. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take.
Well, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
And the Suns making a change here. Pierce dishes to Mason. He passes it to Rodriguez. There's the lob to the hoop.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Teague kicks to Noel. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't you?
Yes, sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Wheeler. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Kevin, he's capable of dominating every individual matchup physically. He's got incredible strength, and sometimes it's hard to really see on TV, but, when he's on the floor, he gets after you, and you have to be ready to play.
And something else we can say about him is that he's got a lot of guts. I mean, a lot of courage. He'll be the first one to step into the lane and draw a charge, even if it might get him a little beat up.
To the paint. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Bulls making a switch here. The Bulls shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Took in no time at all on that one. Mason's got 11.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
15 seconds on the shot clock. 15.
.105 left in the third quarter. The pass to Graves. Launches it.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Passes it to Gardner. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. They get it back. He kicks it to Mason. Misses the three. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Teague, the pass to Mann. There's the dish to Teague. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. The Suns making a change here. Aldridge has checked in. .27 seconds left to play in the third. Gary, defended by Lowe. He dishes it to Mason. Pass to Gardner. 6 on the shot clock. Puts the lead pass in front of him. No good from Wheeler.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And we welcome you back as we get